1099 deal.
My whole thing is in those days, man. If they were giving you 80, fuck, man, who knows
what they were making? That's true.
What the cut was. Because I think on Figures now, if it's Nash, I think I get 25%. If it's Diesel, I think I get 12.5.
Now, did you have to specifically negotiate each name, or is it just when they...
But you can't use my name. You can't use Kevin Nash. You can't trademark it. You can only register it.
But for they can put it on $1 as long as they pay you. But there's no TM after it like there is, like Diesel, obviously.
They might do it just to fucking... so somebody else doesn't think they can do it. But
for protection.
Like, legality-wise, no, they can't.
But it's not like the Cena deal where they own... the name, don't they?
No, they don't own Kevin Nash.
Exactly. No one owns Kevin Nash, brother. You're not to be bought, brother.
Brother.
Jose Alejandre from Stockton, California said it was 112 in Sacramento last Wednesday. I unfortunately had to work in the hot-ass sun. What's going on with Northern California now? You told me you had a ridiculous temperature out there, too. Right?
I think I got in Thursday night at maybe like a little bit, like maybe 10, 15 minutes before 7 p.m. And it was like, shoot, 108 degrees with 40-something% humidity.
That's fucking Miami. That's ridiculous.
No, it's not like Miami. It's nothing like. It's so different than Florida heat.
But with that much humidity in Northern California?
Because we're fucking... I looked today because there was some talking that was on TV, and I was just trying to get some different-sided views on some of the different things because we were doing the show. And I looked over his shoulder, and he had a wooden... It was a wall mounting, but it was... I can't tell if it was carved, but it was definitely painted, and it was just the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So I said to my wife, I said, I wonder if that guy's like in Marquette or something like that. And she said, is that above Mackinac? And I said, yeah, Mackinac is right at the bridge. I said, this is before you go to, I forget what the name of that town is that's up on the peak of the Upper Peninsula. I said, but Marquette's about as north of a city in Michigan that's got a decent population. I said, I was curious because, and I said before the show that I wasn't going to talk weather, but we're going to fucking talk weather. I said, I Googled the 10-day forecast for Marquette, Michigan, and it was like 75 and like lows of 57. And like at the end of the 9th and 10th day, it was going to be like low 80s and like mid 60s for low, high in the 80s and then low was in the 60s. And I looked up humidity, and humidity was going to be 79%.
Oh.
I was like, oh, and my wife said, Tamara's like, how the fuck can that be? I said, I don't know, man. I said, it's on fucking Lake Superior. I know it never gives up its dead, but I didn't realize it had 80% humidity. And I really couldn't find I was trying to find information on why the humidity was so high.
And in Michigan, too, right? Which would be very uncharacteristic.
But we all do the fucking, where'd you grow up at? And then you do this. It's here. It's way the fuck up.
What am I looking at? You're doing a hand thing there.
That's
because Michigan loops around.
Yeah, and then this is the Upper Peninsula. The Upper Peninsula looks like that. Mm-hmm. It actually looks this. It actually is this way. But
now, being from Detroit, was that like the Upper Peninsula is the vacation area, right? That's when you go.
Not even like Traverse City, Petoskey. That like Traverse City is where you went because that was Sleeping Bear Dunes. You take the fucking dune ride down to fucking Lake Michigan, and then
so you didn't have to go up as far as the...
Not Marquette. No, I've been up to Marquette. It's a cool little town. It's great to go up there in the summertime. They actually, in Traverse City and a lot of those, there's wineries now. And they have some, you can get some rosés and shit, but you're not gonna get a cab up there that's drinkable.
Ace Ramon. Do you get paid for Vinny Vegas and Oz?
Fuck. I don't think they make anything that
That would be so dope if there was an Oz figure. That'd be huge.
I think because Oz is probably a Turner, Time Warner, now whoever the fuck
But
owns
they
that.
assumed all of that. When WWE bought it, they assumed all the copyrights.
Yeah, but it's not with it. I don't think that if
Oh, wait, because Oz refers to the Wizard
the Wizard
of Oz?
was.
But that might be public domain now. It's 75
I don't know.
years.
I bet you if you fucking sold John Cena in a Batman costume, fucking DC fucking cease and desist on your ass in about.
Yeah, but I don't think it's copyright protected because it's more than 75 years old. I know Kill a Mockingbird lost its copyright status a couple of years ago. You could stage a To Kill a Mockingbird in the nude if you wanted to, and you wouldn't have to pay anyone. To Kill a Cockingbird, maybe, perhaps.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and turn that stone over, we can talk about Gregory Peck.
Out of respect.
Exactly.
Click This is a production of Butch
Real
and
quick,
Sundance.
I do have to say for Kev.
Hi.
I've been to multiple WWE shows in Las Vegas where they do sell Vinny Vegas T-shirts.
Oh.
So we're gonna see who gets that money. We'll report back next week.
Kev, get what's his name on the phone? Barry? Who? No, your attorney. This would have to be, right?
Yeah. God, you know what? God bless him.
Click This is a production of Butch and Sundance Media, produced in association with Podcast C, created by Tristan Nash, Kevin Nash, and Sean Oliver, producer Steve Kaufman, graphics by Dominic D'Angelo, title sequence and audio edit by Wesley Burleson, theme song by Dale Oliver, technical research by Tristan Nash, copyright 2024, Butch and Sundance Media. Kev, you want to do another one? See if we can go longer than 2:31 next week?
Yeah, but it wasn't that. We didn't. I just.
It was fine. It was fine.
Yeah, man. I just feel like, man, all we did was talk wrestling. When are we gonna dive into Saturdays?
Whenever you want. Whenever you want.
All right. So I'm sitting there, and I'm finishing my my first day of signing, and we're in Stockton, and was there with Sting, and Steve had already left. And it was nice, really great. It was so great to see him because, there was so much internet talk about me not going to Steve's last match, and
did you talk about it with him?
No, we love each other. He's my friend. It's like he understands. It's just like we talked about, like his shoulders are starting to bother him, and Steve and I are the same age, and it's just like it was so funny because we haven't talked to each other about shoulder pain at all, but it's just like all of a sudden he's like, I don't know what I did. I said, it's like a switch. Like all of a sudden, just one day, man, you wake up and it's just like, fuck, my shoulders are killing me. And it's just, I said, why you got to get MRIs? I said, because chances are that your labrums are gone and you're bone on bone. So we were talking, but so I was sitting there and he left because his deal is he does like 3 hours, 4 hours, and he's gone. So, and it was perfect because we were side by side with like a little, like, we just kind of interchanged people, so it was nice, and I'm there, working long haul, he's got a good care, but he's been on TV too, like Steve just, he's coming off TV. Plus Steve didn't do signings forever. I've been doing signings since 96. Like Scott and I, as soon as that NWO thing hit, like we were at the Cow Palace and some guy offered us $3,500 each to go sign for 2 hours at some store in San Francisco. And we did it, and he handed us some $100 bills, and I was just like, oh, fuck, this is sweet. This is gangster money. So,